afternoon, Internet! It's Tuesday, I just finished watching a movie with my sister after working all day, and here I am making a video for your entertainment. By your, I mean my brother, since I'm pretty sure he's the only one that actually watches these videos. But someday, hopefully soon, I'll get more followers for this vlog. So, today I got frustrated with something which was stupid, and I'm not going to go into details, but what I am going to go into detail is what I do when I'm frustrated or when I'm angry. I have a problem when I get frustrated or angry, and that problem is that I cry. It's totally pointless and annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. My siblings and I have all decided that it's genetic since I'm not the only one who does it. Here's an example of what I do when I'm angry. When I was in 10th grade, I was on the volleyball team. It was my first year ever playing volleyball, and my coach hated me for no good reason, even though I was still a good volleyball player. It was my first year, but I was still good. She was putting in worse players than I, who never ever showed up to practice, and I was fed up with it. After complaining for weeks to my parents, they finally talked me into making a fool of myself. I mean, they finally talked me into going to talk to my coach about it, confronting her. Confrontation is not a thing that I do. So I did. When practice was over, I was angry. I made myself angrier by the second, and I stormed to the dressing room, got changed, made myself even angrier, walked back out to the gym, saw my coach across the gym, and I yelled, "Christina?" And then I lost it. "Christina, why don't you play me?" Sobbing. I tried to explain that I was angry to her, but she just looked at me, pityingly, confusedly, worriedly, but most importantly, like I was a crazy person. So I kind of controlled my tears a little bit and sucked it up, sniffed, and walked out of there. The thing that bothers me the most about crying when I'm angry is that I can't stop it. I rarely want to cry, and when I start to cry when I'm angry, it makes me angrier, which makes me cry harder, which makes me angrier because I can't stop crying, which makes me cry even longer, and it's a vicious cycle, and I don't think I'll ever get over it in my lifetime. Last summer, I finally went to go and get my driver's permit. Since I've lived overseas for most of my life, I haven't really had the chance to go and do it at a normal time when most people do. But I finally got the chance to last summer, and so I did it. Except I needed my social security card, and I didn't have it because my mom had it and she was out of state at the time. So she had to scan me a copy of it, and I printed it out, and I was ready to go. I had all of my forms filled out, and I was perfect, and it was time. My aunt comes by to pick me up to drive me to the DMV. And she drops me off, she waits outside in the car as I go and get everything settled. And I walk in, the first thing the lady says to me is, "I can't accept this scanned copy of your social security card." Why not? It's against our policy. Well, I have my passport right here, and you know what? You can't get a passport unless you have your social security card. Sorry, not my problem. I am so irritated. I may have exaggerated that she was like that because I don't really remember. I stormed outside into my aunt's car, barely holding in my tears. And I get in the car and I break down completely. It was stupid that I was crying. I know it was stupid, but I was so irritated and I was so frustrated. Eventually, I got over my anger. I calmed down a little bit when my sister finally said to me, "Stop crying, there's nothing you can do." And I got my permit the next week. Even in middle school, maybe I should say especially in middle school, I cried over piano lessons when I couldn't get something right after 5 tries. And my teacher was just like my volleyball coach. What is her problem? The point of this all is that it is so annoying to cry when you're angry. You can't come up with comebacks when you're crying. You're trying to focus on calming down and getting over your anger and frustration. And the next time you see someone crying, remember that they might have some stupid genetic thing where they can't stop crying when they're angry. And I'm one of those people! Anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you next Tuesday probably, even though I'm on vacation in Poland, but I'll try to get a video up at some point there. But I will be around other people who are not my family, so they might think I'm a little crazy talking to myself in my room, so it might have to wait. Thank you for watching. Till the next video. Bye!